Alright guys, so check it out. Finally got myself a welder since my brother moved out and took his. It is the Lincoln Weld Pack 140 HD. It comes with the flux cord and the MIG cord, but I don't have gas, so I'm using the flux cord. There it shows the types of metals and what you should have the settings on. It's a really nice machine. So you can use it for the first time today. I got the auto darkening helmet there. Also got a new grinder, some sweet gloves. So today, here we go. Today I'm going to make a CB antenna holder to go on the side of my Bronco. Not sure if I'll ever use it. I do have a CB, no antenna, so I'll make it just in case I ever get one. So it turns out I did have a CB antenna, an extremely long one, but I'll put it on there for now. So this is my elaborate drawing here, because the idea is for this bracket to go on the side of the Bronco where the tire carrier used to be. So here are your bolts going in, here's your bracket, that's what I'm going to weld here and here, and that's where it will bolt in, obviously. Hopefully it'll work. If not, oh well. I get to use my new welder and grinder. Safety first. Alright guys, so there you go. There's the 3 pieces of metal I just cut. The one's on the side against the vise there. Making an L a little bit, more like one of those Tetris blocks. It might be a little overkill, might not. I don't really know. I don't really care, because like I said, I'm using my new welder and grinder. Let's weld it together. Alright guys, so I'm looking at this chart here, and we're right about right here, right? A quarter. So follow this up here. It's very thin metal. So I think I'm going to go with 2.5 and put on setting B. But before I actually weld it, I'm going to run it on that test piece there. We'll see how it turns out. Just a disclaimer, I am by no means a professional welder. But you can see I started getting it back there, right at the end a little bit. I think the settings I have it on are pretty good. The one other thing to note is I'm using flux core, which means I'm not using air, which means you get a lot of splatter like that. If you're going for clean weld, you want to get a tank, but if you don't care, don't get a tank, just use a flux core. So yeah, now I'm going to tack it together and weld it up, and hopefully I can make it look good. Let's see what happens. Alright, so there's the first semi, if you want to consider that a bead. Like I said, by no means a professional welder, still learning. I'm going to weld up the other side, and then we'll make the other half of it. Alright guys, so there it is. I'm going to grind all these down so it's nice and smooth, and it looks a lot better than it is. Paint it, or not paint it yet, then I'm going to drill the holes, then I'll paint it. And I'm thinking about cutting it so it's curved over like this, just so you don't have a big square piece of metal sitting on the side of your truck. I don't know though, we'll see. So let's grind it down and make it look pretty. So there you go. That looks pretty. That doesn't. That looks pretty. That doesn't. I don't know, I'm just gonna leave that. It's not really bothering me. And then our side there, it's all grinded down. Now it looks good again. So now we just gotta measure for the holes, and then drill it, paint it, and then we'll be done for the day. Let's go check out what we gotta measure. Alright, so on my truck I measured that they are 1 3/4 inches apart. I did a little mark in them, and now I'm gonna drill them out here, and then we'll go test fit it, and then drill a hole up there for the whip. So let's do this. Try and do it with one hand here. Alright guys, so as you can see it's test fitted here. You may notice that I am missing the other half of it, and that's because when I was drilling these holes I may have pushed on it just a little too much. But something else you can also see is I'm going to have to trim this back here all the way down. So take the grinder, do that, drill the hole on the other end for the whip antenna, and then weld it back together and paint it, and we're done. Alright guys, let's see if this fits with the antenna. Let's see if I did it right. Oh, that's money. Look at that. Perfect fit. Sweet. So now we just gotta weld it back together. Alright guys, so there it is. All finished, painted. Terrible lighting, but you can see it. Alright. Doesn't look too bad. First time using that welder. I'll have to take maybe a better video tomorrow, but doesn't look too bad. I like it. Alright guys, thanks for watching that video. If you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know what else you guys want to see. Whatever you want, whether it's working on trucks, doing something else, let me know what you guys want to see. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out the Facebook page. And yeah, see you next time. Alright guys, so as a lot of you know, with these older Fords, the doors are so heavy, the door pins eventually wear out, right? So sometimes your door won't even close.